Well, I'm Kimber, this is Kimby, and we just got done watching a video about guys' top 25 turnoffs or things that annoy them. And so we wanted to get a chance to plead our case. So we made a list about 25 things that annoy girls or turn them off. Do you want to read the first one?
Okay. Oh, yeah, because this is totally me. Okay. Number 25. Guys who aren't nice to animals. That sounds dumb, but if you have a pet and they just aren't nice to it, that's a huge turnoff, right? That's a big turn off. You gotta be nice to our pets. Like, I have a pet pig and you gotta love her before you love me.
Maybe.
The end. Okay.
All right, number 24. Guys who are super into PDA.
Oh, that's gross. Like, it's just gross and it's disrespectful.
It is. Other people really don't want to see you.
And, like, how can you honestly mean that? You know what I mean? Some guys are like, oh, you know, I just love my girlfriend so much, so I'm just gonna, you know, like, pretty much mac on her in front of my whole town. Because that's gonna prove my love. No, it's not.
No thanks.
Get her flowers. Okay.
23. Guys who won't get to know a girl just because of how she looks. First of all, if it's 3:30 in the morning, hello. But if you're that ignorant, basically, you probably shouldn't even be dating in the first place.
Right, not to say that looks don't matter, because they do.
They do,
and
yeah.
Guys are lying if they're like, yeah, looks don't matter. That's a lie. You have to be attracted to the girl, but that should not solely be what your relationship is based on, because that's not much of a relationship.
That's true. 22?
Guys who are ashamed of a girl. If you're going to be ashamed of her, what is the point of dating her? Like, it's as simple as that. What's the point?
That's true. Alright, that was good. 21. Guys who are clingy. We just puked in our mouths.
I don't know how I can even elaborate on that.
You can't. Alright. 20? You wanna?
20. Guys who are pushy about, like, anything. Honestly, it doesn't have to be about sexual stuff. It can be about anything. Like, if you're trying to make a decision, they're like, come on, chop chop. Well, you're kind of delaying my decision, so stop.
That rhymed.
Did it?
Chop chop. You're delaying my decision.
Wow.
Right. 19. Guys who always expect you to dress up. Obviously, that's unrealistic. Because
right.
at 3:30 in the morning, when, you know, you're just chilling out with your friends, you don't really want to take the time to do your hair and blah, blah, blah. I mean, not saying you should always be
looking like a hobo.
Right. But, you know, there's a time and a place to dress up, and there's a time and a place to wear sweatpants.
Right, like Drake said it best. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on.
That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. That's why Drake's so hot. Alright.
Okay, 18. Guys who don't think surprises through. Oh my god.
Alright, like, surprises are a good thing.
Take it away.
But if you're, like, ask a girl's friends. That will be the best way to find out if your surprise is worthwhile.
Or
because
she is with her friends, let her be.
Because if you're, like, if it's her birthday, cool, that's a different thing. But if it's just a random weekend and she's away at school or something.
Kimber! Okay, we're stopping with that. Okay. 17. Guys who treat you differently around their guy friends.
That's just rude.
Come on. Like, to me, that just seems is not like an honest relationship.
That's true. 16. Guys who won't let you be yourself or get embarrassed of you. I'm going to be the first one to tell you that every single girl that you're going to try and find has something that you're not going to like about her.
But you have to learn to love it.
Like this girl, all you guys out here who are jogging on this, you can say a random word and she will just start busting out on a Broadway tune. So, you know, when you're just walking through the Walmart or something, expect her to sing because she will. And, you know, girls do that. I don't know. And
sometimes I want to sing about my party dress.
And I tell corny jokes. So
I love your corny jokes.
But guys probably don't. Oh. Alright. I hope that people don't see that.
Okay. Where are we at?
Oh
gosh!
I
is
wish
a
I did
big
not.
one.
I wish I did not read the last one because this is so dear to my heart.
You want to take it away then?
Yeah, I got it. All right. 15. Guys who are more interested in video games than in real life. And in this generation, I feel like every single person can relate to that because we got the, Call of Duty and Modern Warfare.
That's the same thing, girl.
Whatever. And all these other things.
Which are cool.
They
and
are
they
cool.
are.
They are. But
It's not real life.
I want to tell you right now that if and this goes for girls too, and I'll plead that case in a second. If you're waiting in line for 6 hours for Modern Warfare to come out, you probably don't have a girlfriend in the first place. But if you do, that doesn't make her happy. But girls too. I mean, that Breaking Dawn and Twilight, girls do the same thing.
That's true. I mean, I can argue with that. If they want to wait in line for 6 hours, like,
I mean, I guess
go
that's your
for it.
prerogative.
But if a girl's like, you want to hang out? You're like, no, this game just came out and I gotta play it. Hang out with your girlfriend.
Word.
Enough said.
Because there will be a time where you want to hang out and she says, no thanks. So, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Alright, 14, you want to take it?
Oh. This sounds so bad. Guys who only want to hit it and quit it.
I guess that's self-explanatory, really.
Yeah, let's be real. That's just rude.
Alright, 13. Now, we're going to offend some people with this one.
Just say it. We don't even have to elaborate this one. It's self-explanatory.
Guys and trucks.
Period. Done. Okay.
12.
Guys who don't get along with your friends. Like, I understand if there's an actual, like, genuine problem, but even if they don't make an effort at all, that's not okay.
And,
you're not gonna have a healthy relationship if you can't get along with your friends. Like, you
That's
choose
true.
your friends. So it's, like, your friends are, like, a part of you.
like, I went through this experience personally where one of my really close friends was dating a guy and he couldn't, no.
Okay.
He couldn't stand us and they would get into fights and
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and he would, he ended up one time, calling all of us the C word and, sluts, and it just got really escalated into something it didn't need to be, and it was just really unhealthy. So get along with your girl's friends, and if you can't get along with her friends, you probably can't get along with her because
Right.
your friends are just exactly like you. So
Pretty much.
anyway,
Okay, 11. Guys who won't take a girl out. Like, every now and then, you gotta take your girl out. It's not like, it doesn't have to be like a
It doesn't-
daily thing, and
I don't even think necessarily it has to be something
that's like
where,
outrageous.
or where you
It's
even
gonna
have to
break
pay
your
money.
bank. Yeah,
Like, I'm the
yeah.
type of girl that if you want to take me out and you want to really impress me, take me to a park.
Right. See, that's my favorite thing to do is to watch stars. Free
See, that's
entertainment.
so free. And it gives you a good excuse to
And that's going out to
cuddle
me,
and,
yeah.
whatever. But there's a time and a place for staying in and kicking it and watching a movie.
Right, exactly. And I think that's vital.
It is, yeah. I mean, both
It's just
parts.
as vital as going out, but
You gotta have both parts.
some guys are
Gotta
just
be
lazy in a
balanced.
relationship, and that's
Anyway.
no fun. Okay, oh my gosh, are we at number 10? Our top 10! Okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, we made it to our top 10 in 8 minutes. The last video...
We're clear and to the point. The last video took 20 minutes for this whole thing.
20 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Anywho. 10. This is a big one.
This is huge.
Guys who aren't clear about their intentions.
I don't even know what to say about that. Like,
There really isn't anything to say, but I'm in this situation right now. Like, if you want to hook up...
oh, me too.
If you want to hook up, girls, no matter what you think, girls are willing to hook up with you. I mean, most girls are. But girls also want, a steady, stable relationship. So...
Well, they may or may not, but you still have to talk it out.
Yeah.
You can't just, like...
Get your point across first. If you want to say, hey, I just feel like we should be friends with benefits,
Right. You can't just smooch and then
Yeah, no.
expect to, like...
Because girls,
for it to be smooth sailing.
we're pretty complex. Like, if you smooch us and then say deuces, we're going to definitely overthink that and like, oh, he likes
Nope.
me, blah, blah. So if you don't like this girl as anything more than a friend with benefits, then get that established.
And guys think that's a downfall about us, but like honestly, I think it's
not.
a compliment to you. If you're gonna smooch us and then we're gonna be like, wow, you know, we're actually gonna think twice about you, and then you're just gonna like leave. Don't do
Uncool.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
Right.
Red 9?
Yes,
9.
ma'am.
Guys who aren't supportive. I
This is
think that's really in
huge.
anything.
Right.
Mainly what I think, what I think I'm talking about with that, it's just about like kind of your career or your hobbies or like your interest. Just if they don't, I'm not saying if they don't agree with it. If they like, if it's not their thing, like I do musical theater, I don't expect my guy to do musical theater,
Yeah.
but he should be supportive about it because it's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be supportive about.
Yeah,
what
no
he
matter what
does.
it is, like, if it's completely, like, I'm trying to think of something that's, like, really completely off the wall, but even if it's, like, even if your girl's really into something totally, like, crazy, don't ever downplay that. Like, even if you're just kidding, like, oh, that's a stupid hobby, whatever.
Right.
It's still something that she's passionate about.
I
like,
mean,
be
it's
into it.
different if you don't agree with it. Like if it goes against like your morals or something like that, that's different. And you can talk to her about that. But I mean, if it's just something that she's so passionate about, you should be passionate about her being passionate about it.
And then there'll be a lot of passion, and passion leads to something that only nerd people should do.
Amen.
All right. Number 8. Ooh, this is a big one. Guys who ditch out on your plans.
That's
That's
unattractive.
It is. It's a really big turnoff. That's really big.
And it just shows that, kind of to me, like you can't trust them.
That's true. Yeah, like you can't take them seriously also. Like, I mean, but I guess there's like a time and a place for an instant ditch out, like a last minute
but
thing.
it shouldn't be ditching. Like if they have a reason, then they have a reason. You can just ditch. Like when I dated the guy, you know, I dated, he would like ditch all the time, and I just honestly never knew when I was gonna see him next because we had plans. I just didn't know if they were gonna fall through. And seriously, probably like a majority of the time,
Oh
like
my
3/4
God.
of the time, they did fall through.
Yeah. And it's just not something that a girl wants to deal with, you know, because if we're making an effort to want to see you, then we get really excited about
Right.
seeing you, and I don't know. Girls
If you
are,
want to ditch your girlfriend, then don't make her your girlfriend. Like,
you should better get your intentions clear and be
see, it all ties together.
uh
Oh gosh, 7 guys who cheat. If
And
you're
we
gonna
are-
cheat, don't be in a relationship.
we're not saying that all guys do. Don't
No,
get offended.
not at all. That's not a
Like,
stereotype or anything.
But guys, you know, they do. And girls, I want to tell you, if you're watching this video, and you're with a guy who has cheated on his last girlfriend with you, he's probably going
Gonna
to
do the same thing to you. Yep.
There's a saying that is so true, and girls will deny it until it happens to them, but it's
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
We did not plan that. That
No,
was
we
awesome.
did not.
Oh, God. All right, number 6. Guys who are jealous and controlling.
That's not attractive.
But there is, like,
I mean, if your
minimal
girl's like,
jealousy, minimal, like, barely sticking your fingers together, if you're that much jealous, like, it's a good thing to be a little cautious about, like, you know, if she's talking constantly to other guys,
yeah, and girls shouldn't be doing that.
you shouldn't. But,
Unless it's like you're just your friends. But.
yeah, but,
Like, if you're constantly going through her phone, you, like, set rules that she's not allowed to hang out with certain guys.
like, sorry,
Like,
you're
come
not
on.
my dad.
Get
thanks,
real.
so.
Amen.
Like, I'm a grown woman, and I can choose to hang out with who I want to hang out with, so... But, I mean, if you're in a committed relationship, don't be hanging out with a person of the opposite sex
I mean,
who you could potentially be attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. like, if it's your best friend, then, of course, I mean, I've been in that situation millions of times, but...
Shout out to Ryan. Boop, boop.
Ryan Fitzroy? Oh, okay. I love him. He's my best friend. Okay.
All right, 5. Do it.
Guys who are too cocky. Okay, we had this conversation. There's a difference between cocky and confident.
And confidence is sexy.
Yeah, it is. Cocky is not okay. And that ties into being mean, too. Like, usually when guys are cocky, they're mean. And you can't be mean. There's
And
no
let me
reason to
tell
be
you right
mean.
now, guys, you're watching this and you're probably thinking that, you know, you're beast to everything and you're God's masterpiece, God's gift to the earth. Let
So
me
is
tell you.
everybody else.
Yeah, so everybody else is God's gift to the earth. and you probably suck at something or another. So don't get your hopes
That
up
was
that you're.
mean.
I'm being real. 4. This is a big one. Guys who are into drugs.
Not okay. Just not okay, period.
Like you.
I wouldn't even want my guy to even drink. But I mean, lately that's like
Rarely-
so much better than being
Rarely
into drugs,
drinking
which is sad.
is okay, but you should never make it into a habit. If it becomes a habit, like they said in the guy video, I mean, really, you should go check that out. It was a really, I mean, they're funny guys, but if you have a problem, like the guy said, if you have to think that you're making yourself function by being high or being drunk, you're not functioning at all.
No, you're not.
And it's a problem.
And honestly, like, how can you even think that you're going to form a future with a girl and have kids and bring them up around drugs?
But let me tell you, there is hope. And this is going to get exciting if this happens the way I want it to. There's a word for a place that people go, and it's called rehab. And there's a song about rehab. How's it go?
Trying to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no.
Okay. That's by Amy Winehouse. Rest in peace.
Oh my god, I love her so much.
God
Okay.
love you. All right. Number 3. Let's do this.
Guys who aren't goal-oriented. Okay, you have to have some sort of hobby, goal in life, anything. Like, I dated a guy who was into... Am I not saying this?
Yeah.
He was into racing. And that's, like, I just was never brought up around that kind of stuff. Like, racing, like, what was this thing called?
Like, not like NASCAR, but
Like
like
the
not go-karts either.
ATVs?
Yeah.
ATVs!
Yeah,
I forgot for a second. Okay, but,
He would be so offended.
yeah, he would. Oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't watch this. Okay, maybe he should, because he should take some tips. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh gosh, okay, I'm stopping. Okay, guys who aren't goal-oriented. Okay, what I was saying was, like, I wasn't brought up around that. I didn't know much about it, and it wasn't, like, my thing, but it got to be my thing, and now I'm, like, super interested in it, even now that
See?
we're not even dating.
And
Because it was so cool. He made it so cool for me.
if you have a goal, like a goal, a hobby, that's something that you're passionate about, and you start dating a person, don't think that your hobby is too weird for them, because just like
Yeah.
that, girls will definitely try to invest. If they're trying to invest in you, they're going to invest in
And
your
honestly,
hobby.
it's so much more exciting for a relationship
Oh, yeah.
for
yeah.
guys to have hobbies.
Even
so it's
girls,
just not the
too,
same
yeah.
thing over and over again.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You know. Oh, gosh, this is going to be a 20-minute video. Dang it, we are no better than boys. Okay,
That's okay.
number 2.
Oh.
This is huge.
This one irks me so bad. All right. Guys who don't have a job, and if you do have a job, this is going to get offensive. If you
Don't.
do have a job,
I told
make
you.
it worthwhile, because, okay, I understand if you're a 16-year-old boy, you're going to work at the McDonald's and
McDonald's.
whatever. But if you are over the age of... if you're over the age of 20, you shouldn't be a bag boy. But, okay, but if you're in school, if there's something, like... I wasn't talking about anyone in particular.
Okay.
If you're in school, or, like, I'm not sure, but if you're
in school, then a job is a job. Like, don't be, like...
only, though, if you're a full-time student. If you're a part-time student, there is no excuse. There's no excuse.
Okay, fine.
Because, let me tell you, I'm about to be a doctor after 11 years of school. But, I will not be the sole breadwinner. I will not be, whatever. That's...
Well, I mean, girls have to have a job, too. It's not just guys. But I'm saying...
Yeah.
Jeez. You gotta have a job.
All right. And our number 1...
Number 1.
A little bit of insight before this. This isn't going to be every single girl's thing, but we collaborated as friends about this list. And so, don't think that every girl is like this, but a majority of them are. But this number 1 is something that's...
It's really dear to our hearts.
It is. And it's a big thing to probably most girls if they're trying to get serious with you.
Yeah.
All right. So, number 1, can we get a drum roll? Guys who aren't family oriented.
I cannot even talk about this enough, because there's another saying that you can tell how a guy's going to treat you by the way he treats his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
that speaks for itself.
mommy's boys, you're doing something good.
Yeah, you are.
But
just be thankful for your families. I mean,
because some people don't have the opportunity
they've given you everything you've had.
That's true, yeah. And if you want to grow up and be a father someday, or even a mother, learn how to treat your significant other, because that's going to give you patience and just so many key things that...
Yeah. So many, like, values.
I mean, I guess that concludes our list, though, and that was really fun, actually. So,
we didn't keep it under 20 minutes.
It's okay, though, because if,
this is legit.
If this gets a lot of hits and fun stuff, then, you'll probably be seeing some more of us in some fun ways, because tonight we're going to make it our goal to learn all the words to super bass.
Yeah, we are!
And we're going to see if we can record it. That probably...
Yeah, it's going to be hot mess. It's going to be hot mess.
Because right now it's almost...
Anyway.
Is someone awake?
Yep. It's all good.
It's 4 in the morning. Yep, 4 in the morning. So we're probably going to make a lot of fun videos, and thank you guys for watching. If you watched,
hope you enjoyed it.
And treat your girl right, treat your dude right, and peace and love.
Bye.